BMW i8 isn't just a car. It's a vision brought to life, a glimpse into the future wrapped in carbon fiber and driven by innovation. When BMW first unveiled the i8 concept, it felt like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, low, sleek, angular, and glowing with blue accents. At a time when electric and hybrid cars were still seen as practical, silent commuters, the i8 roared onto the scene with one clear message: the future doesn't have to be boring. It can be bold, it can be thrilling, it can be beautiful. At the heart of the i8 is a philosophy that blends performance with sustainability. It wasn't built just to look fast, it was designed to redefine what it means to drive in the 21st century. BMW took the concept of a hybrid and flipped it on its head. Rather than making an electric vehicle that compromises on power, or a sports car that guzzles fuel, they built something that lives in both worlds. And it thrives in both. The i8 is powered by a combination of a turbocharged 1.5-liter 3-cylinder gasoline engine and an electric motor. On paper, that might sound modest, even underwhelming, but don't be fooled. This powertrain delivers a combined output of 369 horsepower, which launches the i8 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds. That's not just quick, that's supercar territory. And yet, it does all this while sipping fuel and producing minimal emissions. The gasoline engine is mounted in the rear and drives the rear wheels, while the electric motor is up front powering the front wheels. This clever setup essentially makes the i8 an all-wheel drive vehicle when both systems are working in tandem. But perhaps more fascinating is the way it can operate purely on electric power for short distances, making it perfect for city cruising with zero emissions. And when you want that full throttle experience, the engine and motor work together, giving you a boost that's instant, smooth, and addictively responsive. The body of the i8 is made largely from carbon fiber reinforced plastic. This is the same material used in Formula One cars and high-end hypercars, and it's incredibly light yet incredibly strong. This means the i8 doesn't need a massive engine to be fast. It achieves its performance through smart engineering and intelligent weight savings. The result is a car that handles like it's on rails, hugs corners with precision, and offers a driving experience that's both refined and exhilarating. Visually, the i8 is a masterpiece. From every angle, it looks like it belongs 20 years in the future. The butterfly doors swing upward dramatically, turning every entrance into a statement. The flowing lines, aerodynamic curves, and sculpted panels all serve a purpose: minimizing drag, optimizing airflow, and making the i8 look like it's in motion even when it's standing still. The laser headlights, if equipped, pierce the darkness with an intensity and clarity rarely seen outside of aircraft. Step inside the cabin, and the future continues. The interior of the i8 is a blend of cutting-edge tech and premium luxury. The dashboard is clean and driver-focused, with digital displays replacing traditional dials. Everything feels ergonomic and intuitive. The seats are low and supportive, designed for spirited driving but comfortable enough for longer trips. And the materials, leather, carbon fiber, and recycled fabrics come together in a way that feels both upscale and environmentally conscious. But the i8 isn't just about numbers and materials, it's about emotion. Driving the i8 is an experience that stirs the soul. The way it glides silently in electric mode, then comes to life with a growl when the engine kicks in, it's a harmony of contrasts. It's modern elegance mixed with mechanical thrill. And the sound, BMW engineered the exhaust note to be aggressive and satisfying, even though it's coming from a small 3-cylinder engine. It's not about brute force. It's about balance, precision, and grace. In many ways, the i8 was ahead of its time. When it launched, there weren't many competitors offering anything like it. It was bold for BMW to take this route, to invest in a plug-in hybrid sports car that didn't chase outright horsepower records, but instead pursued a more sustainable, intelligent kind of performance. And yet, it resonated with enthusiasts, tech lovers, and even celebrities. It became a symbol of forward-thinking luxury. A car for those who want to stand out not just because of speed, but because of vision. Production of the i8 ran from 2014 to 2020, and during that time, it never stopped turning heads. BMW released several versions, including a roadster variant with a retractable soft top. That version, with the open sky above and electric torque at your fingertips, delivered an even more immersive experience. Every drive felt like a special occasion. Even now, years after production ended, the i8 still feels fresh. It hasn't aged. That's the mark of true design excellence. It still looks like it belongs in a futuristic concept showroom, and yet it's fully real. It's a car that showed the world what was possible when imagination meets engineering. Of course, the i8 isn't perfect. Some critics pointed out the small trunk space, the tight rear seats, or the lack of raw power compared to some traditional supercars. But that misses the point. The i8 wasn't trying to beat Ferrari or Lamborghini at their own game. It was playing a different game entirely. One that valued innovation over tradition. One that said, what if we didn't have to choose between performance and responsibility? Driving an i8 today is still a head-turning experience. People stop and stare. Some ask if it's electric. Others just admire the design. It feels like you're piloting a spaceship through the streets. And in a world where so many cars look alike, the i8 dares to be different. It's a conversation starter, a rolling piece of art, a statement on wheels. And perhaps that's the true legacy of the BMW i8. It wasn't just a car, it was a message. A message that technology and emotion can coexist. That we don't have to sacrifice beauty for efficiency. That sustainability can be thrilling. BMW didn't just build a hybrid, they built a dream. One that rolled off assembly lines and into the imaginations of drivers all over the world. Looking ahead, the influence of the i8 is still being felt. BMW's new wave of electric vehicles, like the i4 and X, carry some of the spirit that the i8 introduced. The bold styling, the focus on innovation, the blend of performance and green thinking. The i8 was a pioneer, opening the door for the next generation. For those lucky enough to own one, the BMW i8 isn't just a mode of transport. It's a collector's piece, a moment in automotive history, a glimpse of a future that arrived early, and still feels ahead of its time. So whether you're a car enthusiast, a tech junkie, or someone who just appreciates great design, the BMW i8 deserves your attention. It's more than just a machine. It's a story, a symbol, a dream made real, and long after the last one was built, it's still inspiring the roads, and the minds, of everyone it passes.